Hey everyone, and welcome. Let's talk about something huge in our digital world. In a world where everything is just a copy-paste away, how do you really prove that something you made online is the original, the one true source? Okay, let's dive right in.
I mean, you know how it is, right? You take an amazing photo, or you record a great video, and you put it out there, and then, poof, a second later, it could be absolutely anywhere. Copied, altered, or even claimed by someone else. And that's the real challenge we're digging into. How do you prove something is authentic when every copy is a perfect copy?
And this leads us straight to the heart of the matter, what we can call the digital dilemma. It really all boils down to trust. There's this growing crisis of trust online that honestly affects every single one of us, whether you're a creator or just someone browsing the web.
You know, it's kind of ironic. The very thing that makes digital content so amazing, how easy it is to share and adapt, is also its greatest weakness. With literally a single click, a photo can be swiped, a video can be doctored, and the original story can be completely erased. There's just no built-in certificate of authenticity.
So yeah, this whole situation creates a massive headache for pretty much everyone. If you're a creator, it feels like a constant battle to protect what's yours. And if you're on the other side, looking to buy or license content, it can feel like a total gamble. You're just left hoping that what you're getting is the real deal.
When you really break it down, you see there are two sides to this coin. First, there's the tech side of things. It's just way too easy to copy and miss with digital files. But then there's the human side, and this creates a huge crisis of confidence, right? It makes it incredibly difficult for creators to prove ownership, and it makes it just as hard for buyers to verify that what they're getting is legit.
Okay, so if the problem is a missing verifiable link, then how in the world do you fix it? Well, the solution here is to forge one. We're talking about creating a digital connection that is so strong it's basically unbreakable, using the same kind of powerful cryptography that keeps your online banking secure. This is serious stuff.
And a core of the solution is something called an immutable signature. Now, immutable is just a fancy way of saying it's unchangeable. You can't alter it. How? Well, it works by creating a unique mathematical fingerprint of a document, what's often called a hash. If you change anything at all, a single pixel, one comma, the entire fingerprint changes completely. It's like a digital wax seal that shatters the moment it's tampered with.
All right, so that's the theory. But how does this actually work in the real world? It all comes down to a really elegant and, surprisingly simple three-step process for creating that proof.
Yep, it's really that straightforward. Everything hinges on just these three key steps.
Okay, let's walk through it. First, you create a simple document. This could be a contract, a simple form, whatever. In it, you put a unique identifier for your content, like a file hash or a web link. Second, you apply your signature. Click. You digitally sign the document and it is sealed. And third, verification. Now, anyone who gets a hold of that document can instantly verify it, confirming both your signature and the unbreakable connection to your original work. It's completely airtight. So when you follow this process, what you're really building is, well, it's basically the holy grail in this whole fight for digital trust. You're creating something called a chain of proof.
And what that means is you now have a permanent, rock-solid historical record for your content. Think of it like a digital breadcrumb trail that no one can ever erase. It leads directly from the signed document all the way back to the original file and ultimately all the way back to you, the creator. It's an unbroken chain.
You know, this one word here really says it all. Irrefutable. It can't be argued with. This isn't just you claiming ownership. This is verifiable proof. Anyone, anywhere, at any time can check the signature and confirm that link. It ends the dispute before it can even begin. So we'll leave you with this question to think about. Just imagine a future where every photo, every video, every piece of digital art could carry its own story, its own verifiable history embedded right inside it. What would that world look like? What would that mean for trust, for creativity, and for the very idea of truth online?